Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Shaman's Horde on Nyxus Gaming. Now this is a little different from our last episode. We've done the last five, the first five in Fallout New Vegas, but today, if you couldn't tell, we are back in the first Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, and today I'm going to be going through all 25 of the rainbow shells. Now you may be thinking, but Nyxus, you've already done an episode on this in your walkthrough. I did, but I accidentally grabbed one scale before I could grab the rest, so I did not get them all at once. Plus, this is just a nice guide to go ahead and grab them all. So starting off, you're going to want to come down straight from the Talisman Tower over there to Bly Station. You're going to see this one on the right. This one is not actually accessible until after you've beaten the boss here in Bly Station. Julius will move...
You little ripper, Ty! You found a fair dinkum rainbow scale! When you find enough, take them to the Bunyip Elder at Rainbow Cliffs.
Julius will move his talisman machine, his Thunder Egg machine, whatever you call it, and that will appear in its place. Now along with that one, you can come over behind these houses, and you can find one behind the purple house, and one behind this yellow house. So those are the first three that you might find in the game. There are a few others actually in the Rainbow Cliffs area, but for now, we're going to head over to the second hub area that you go to after beating the first boss. And there should be 3 more to obtain there. You're going to come out, and you're going to jump over to the right here, and head through this snake, Tasmanian Tiger, dingo thing, whatever you call it. But before you go in, go ahead and grab that one right to the left of it. Right to the left? Yes, that is exactly what I meant to say. Right to the left, right? There we go. So now we come down the ramp here, and there's going to be another one right in front of us as we enter. That is number 5. Go ahead and jump up here. Again, this one I just grabbed will only appear after you have beaten the boss for this set of levels here. Other than that, that's going to be all of the rainbow shells in this section of the map. Now we will head on over to the third hub that you can only access after getting the Frosty Ring. You get the Frosty Ring by beating the second boss in the game in that hub there that we just left. But anyways, the third hub is going to be on the opposite side of Bly Station. We can probably just take this path right on over to it, and it's going to be down this road here. Now, before we go down there, you want to come over to the right and grab that one there. That is rainbow shell number 7, and if you remember right, it is the one that I couldn't find in my playthrough. I found all the others, but I couldn't remember where that one was. But as you come in, you're going to be met with yet another rainbow shell. We'll come down here, and you got a rainbow shell in place of the Thunder Egg machine. Once again, you have to beat the boss of this hub for that one to appear. And the final one in this hub is just going to be on this platform up there. That is rainbow shell number 10. So let's head on out, and we are going to go to the last hub area for the final level. You cannot get all the rainbow shells until you have unlocked this last area. So let's glide down and just swim across the water. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and grab this one here on this lone island. You can see it right there to my left. Can't jump through the trees for whatever reason, but there we go. That is number 11. And the last hub area is going to be across the water here. Now, as you go in, you're going to be met with yet another one right away, right in front of you. And that should be the only one in this hub area. I lied. I take that back. There is another one. 413. Now remember, there is not a boss to this one, or a Thunder Egg machine, so you don't have to worry about collecting a rainbow shell whenever the Thunder Egg machine disappears. Those are going to be all the rainbow shells that you can get in and around the hub areas. Now, we're going to go for the last 12, which should all be here in the Rainbow Cliffs area. We can see one in the water right over here. Go ahead and dive down. In order to get this one, you're going to have to have completed Rex Marks the Spot, no shipwrecks. That's what I mean, the first water level, not the second. That way you can dive and swim underwater. It's pretty early in the game though, so you don't really have to worry about it. You're going to come up to Julius's lab here, and right by the watermill, you're going to get number 15. Jump over here behind the lab, and there is number 16. Let's go ahead and jump on up. I believe that is all for here at the lab. He doesn't have any inside the lab itself, which is good. So now that we're done here, we can come over this way, and I believe there's going to be one down this path right here. You'll know it's the right path because there is a extra life down at the end of it, and that puts us at 17. We only need 8 more. So next up on our list, we're going to be circling back up to the Talisman Tower. You can see there's one just plainly sitting on the cliff edge there. But there are also a few other ones at the Talisman Tower that we need to get as well. So let's jump on up and head over this way. You see one in the air there. But of course, first we're going to go for this one on the ledge. Pretty simple to get, but you are going to have to glide down and then climb your way back up for the other ones. It's going to be a running theme for these few around the Talisman Tower, so be ready to just make your way back up after each one. Go ahead and climb on up. Let's head back. Next, we're still not going to go for that one in midair. We're going to go for a pretty hidden one. This one's probably the most secretive one in the game. You look down there just barely, you can see a little ledge that we are going to glide down to, and there is like a little hidden cave here in the tower. Just walk over and you net yourself rainbow shell number 19. And now we are going to head back up to the Talisman Tower one last time. I don't know what I'm doing. I cannot make it up that way. But we're going to head up there and we're going to get that one that's just chilling in the air. If I can make it up this time. Jesus, come on. Ty's feeling a little tired if you couldn't tell. But he's making it all the same. Alright, and here we are. We are circling back up to the tower for the final time, hopefully. And this one, all you gotta do is just glide on down to it. Make sure you hit it, or else you're gonna be climbing back up once again to get to it. Next up, we're gonna head on over to this waterfall area, taking a look down in the water because there is one in the water right next to where this platform starts, right here. That is number 21. Now we're heading to the waterfall area. Like I said, I think you're going to want to pop into this cave here and hit this button. That's going to get that platform moving so that we'll be easily able to get the last shell on our list. But first, let's pop down here. There should be a shell hidden around the grass and pillars here somewhere if I remember right. There it is, kind of in the water. That is rainbow shell number 22. Now I believe we are going to want to climb up here, up these pillars, to get the next shell on our list. So let's go up here and here. I went the wrong way. Let's go here and over here actually. And just do some gliding. These jumps can be a little difficult, but as you can see, they are no problem for me. Except for at the last one, as soon as I say they are no problem for me. Isn't it funny how that works? Let's just climb back up and hopefully make it the second time. I didn't even jump that first time, I just walked right off, but here we are. We're going to make one final jump over to here and grab rainbow shell number 23. Now there are 2 left. Let's go ahead and dive down into the water, into the really shallow water actually. And let's make our way over to talisman number 24. Did I say talismans? I clearly meant to say rainbow scales. There are not 24 talismans in the game. I believe there are only 5. Before we go for that one though, I did actually miss this second to last one. We grabbed the one right here, but if you go just a little bit further in, here it is right next to the extra life. We're going to go ahead and grab that too, because why not? And now, after hitting that button to bring this platform over here, we only have this last rainbow shell to get. Now, I think you're supposed to glide down onto it from up there or over here or somewhere, but I recommend just waiting until you get the frosty rank, using it on the water, and making yourself some platforms to get on over it, like so. And there we have it.
I see you have found the rainbow scales that were scattered across the land. As a reward for your ingenuity, I give you a special bunyip gift. The resilience of a great warrior. May you battle well.
And for getting all 25 rainbow scales, the Bunyip Elder gives us a second paw print on our health, so Ty can now take 8 points of damage before getting a game over. And with that, we are going to conclude this episode of the Shaman's Hoard. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time for some more Fallout. Bye-bye.